If your Bafang display suddenly shows an error code, it doesn't always mean the motor or controller is damaged. In many cases, it can be something simple like a loose connector, a sensor misalignment, or battery voltage fluctuation. In this video, we'll go through the most common Bafang error codes and show you how to troubleshoot them step by step. Step 1. Power off the bike. As soon as an error code appears, turn off the system completely. If your battery is removable, remove the battery. Wait about 60 seconds. Reinstall and restart the system. A basic reset often clears temporary communication errors. Step 2. Check for visible warning signs. Before testing further, look for any obvious signs. Connectors getting hot, burning smell, battery swelling, moisture around cable connections. If you notice any of these, stop riding immediately. Focus on these 5 areas: display cable, main harness connector, speed sensor, brake cutoff cables, throttle connector. A large number of Bafang errors are caused by simple connection issues, plugs not fully seated, bent pins, moisture inside waterproof connectors. Always inspect these first. Before troubleshooting, let's first understand what each Bafang error code stands for. Pause the screen if you need to save it. This video covers the most common Bafang errors and how to respond to each one correctly. Error code 05. Throttle not in place. Meaning, the system thinks the throttle isn't back at 0. Try. Make sure it isn't physically stuck or rubbing the grip. Reseat the throttle connector, then restart. Error code 07. System overvoltage protection. Meaning, the battery voltage is higher than the defined overvoltage value. Try. Change the battery to check if the battery is available, or change the controller to check if the controller is available. Error code 08. Hall signal in motor abnormal. Meaning, the controller isn't getting a clean motor position signal. Try. Reseating the motor connector, checking for moisture corrosion, and inspecting the harness for rub points. Error code 09. Phase wire in motor abnormal. Meaning, a problem between the controller and motor phase wiring. Try. Inspect the main harness extension cable for crushing or heat damage. If anything is melted or smells burnt, stop riding. Error code 10. Motor over temperature protection. Meaning, the motor is hot and is protecting itself. Try. Power down and cool off. Next attempt, lower assist, shift earlier, and keep cadence up. Error code 11. Motor temperature sensor abnormal. Meaning, the motor temperature sensor signal is abnormal only on systems equipped with a temp sensor. Try. Power cycle once and let the bike return to normal temperature. If it returns, plan on diagnostics. Error code 12. Controller current sensor abnormal. Meaning, the controller's current sensing is abnormal. Try. Check power connections for looseness, corrosion, heat signs, then power cycle and retest in a lower assist mode. Error code 21. Speed sensor abnormal. Meaning, the bike can't read wheel speed correctly, so assist may cut in and out. Try. Check the spoke magnet hasn't slipped, realign the magnet and sensor, and keep clearance reasonable, often around 10 to 15 millimeters, depending on your setup. Inspect the sensor cable and reseat the connector. Error code 30. Communication abnormal. Meaning, a communication fault, commonly related to the HMI display cable or its connection. Try. Power cycle, reseat accessible connectors, display, HMI, and main harness, and check cable routing near the stem head tube for pinch points. If it keeps returning, this is where a shop's diagnostic tools and swap testing cables displays can save you a lot of trial and error. Error code 42. Discharge voltage of battery pack is too low. Meaning, the battery voltage is too low under load, or the battery needs charging. Try. Fully charge and retest. In cold weather, warm the battery indoors first. On climbs, use lower assist and an easier gear to reduce voltage sag. Stop testing and contact support if the error keeps returning after reset. Motor cuts in and out while riding. You smell overheating. Water has entered the system. At that point, further riding may damage components. When contacting support, send the exact error code. When it happens, startup, riding, climbing, battery level. Whether the bike was exposed to rain or any liquid recently, that helps identify the issue much faster. If you're still unsure, send us the error code and your bike setup. Search Varstrom on Google for more support.